up, guys? Busted back here, and I got a little something new under the hood, so just gonna do a quick shakedown pass with this puppy and see what we get. I'm hoping to get at least close to 100, hopefully, and then I'll do some data log coverage at the end of the video to see what this new setup is pulling. All right, let's see. Start. Yeah, you're reading. All right. Hoping she doesn't run too hot. All right. Keep going straight. All right. Good. Not too bad. A little rough start there because there's some dust on the road. I thought it would be clean after last night's rain and this morning's, but I'm only going to do one pass because I want to see where my data log's at. This is a new setup. All right, let's see what we did. Let's see if I can take this off. Stop. Read. 96 miles an hour. 4,583 feet. So, what's under the hood? This was a 3S run. Alright. And we have TP. Finally popped my TP cherry. This is a 4060 can. 3480 kV. Okay, it's a little toasty, but running 34 Pinion with a all right, 130, 137, 138, 140. Yeah, that puppy got warm pretty quick. This is definitely not a castle motor for sure. You just have to learn how to gear it. So that's why I'm doing a first test pass. Got a pair of SMCs 3S. These are the DVs, 6,900 milliamp hours each, 135 C, I believe. So that shut off after pretty quick, so that's kind of good. Where we're at 100. Yeah, I didn't warm up these lipos either. This is just all room temperature setup, and it's a decent day out here. It's probably like high 60s today. All right, sweet. So let's jump over to the data log and see what this thing what it did. All right. Alright guys, back here at the house for the data log. Well, doing this a little bit later tonight, so hope you can hear me okay, because I'm just trying to be a little quiet because everybody's sleeping in the house right now. It's the only time that I can actually do video without the kid going crazy and the dog running around the house. If you have kids and dogs, you know what I'm talking about. So this is what we got. This is how she performed. Pulled 416 amps on 3S. That was 3S parallel. That was running the DV Extremes 6900 milliamps, two of them, 3S in parallel. And the voltage sag dropped down to 9.8 volts, so that comes out to be I think it was like 3¼ volt. I think I had the calculator here. Yeah, it's about, that should be about 3¼ . Yeah, 3.26 volts. That was, now I didn't warm these up. They just went straight. They were probably around 65, 67 degrees. They were in the trunk of my car for a bit, and today wasn't as hot outside, so, but I just wanted to get a baseline for that, for the current and voltage sag as well, to see how bad. But I mean, I think I probably maxed a 3S on this and at 96 miles an hour, but I'm pretty sure that I also have to address all the roll resistance issue, because I haven't done the bearings now, and it's been several runs that I've done in the high 120s and the up to mid 130s, so it's about time to go through all the bearings again and make sure everything is running super smooth. So I'll probably do that this week, get her all lubed up again. I might even change the spur. Right now I have a 38 tooth spur in there. I think I'm gonna bump that up to a 39 tooth, just to try to bring this number a little higher and probably warm up the pack a little bit on the next run. But I was able to hold for about 4 seconds full throttle, pull 5,000 watts. My ESC did get a little warm, and that motor did get up to about 140 degrees. So this definitely runs a lot hotter. But it's an amazing motor. It's a beast. So K-Bash, thank you for recommending that motor. It's my first TP motor that I've ever ran, so it's a whole different animal. I've been used to riding mainly hobby wing and castle. But I think I'm gonna have fun with this guy. I think actually it might even perform better on my Typhon 6S, that motor, that kV rating. So I may even put that there, and I may just grab another TP, grab a 3200, so that I can have a little bit more torque, because of the weight. This Limitless is pretty dang heavy, so even with some carbon fiber parts that I have in there, it's still a little heavy. But my Typhon 6S is about 5 pounds lighter than this car, so I think I can really push the Typhon with that motor, with that TP motor, if I put it in there, and just get a slightly lower kV for the Limitless. But all in all, it performed pretty well considering I haven't cleaned it up a little bit, all the bearings and whatnot. And another note, if you guys are running this Radiolink, the RC6GS, I think the same applies to the RC4GS, but I know as far as this one, I was able to cut the wires off the battery tray and then just splice on this Dean's connector, and I picked up this little guy and it fits perfect in there. It's 650 milliamp hours, ADC Ovinics, so it's a reputable brand, and it was cheap. I think this was where was it? Yeah, like $17. I'll leave the link down if you want. This number right here is the critical number. This number needs to be 22 millimeters and lower to fit anything in there and still be able to put the cover on. You can always get rid of the cover and probably get a bigger milliamp hour battery in there and just Velcro it. You could do that as well. But for speed runs, if you're just doing speed runs, this is plenty. And what I did, this is 4S battery. Instead of fully charging it and putting it in the controller, what I did was I put it as storage, 3.8. Because typically you don't want to leave this battery at full charge, and this way at 3.8 is still plenty, and you can set an alarm for, I don't know, about 14 volts. That would be about 3.5 volts per cell. But I did about 6 passes already with this, and I started it at storage at 3.8. I did a check on it today when I got home, and it was like between 3.76 and 3.8 every cell. So, like I said, for speed runs, storage level 4S will last a long time, even at 650 milliamps. So that should do the trick, and get a little bit better range too with the higher voltage as well. That was a tip that K-Bash actually shared with me, and cheaper than buying freaking 6 AA batteries that don't seem to last very long in there. I mean, this will pay off for itself and give me better performance in no time. So there we have it. So we'll do another run next time. I think I'm gonna just bump up the Pinion, not the Pinion, the Spur for 39 tooth, just 1 tooth up so that I can get just a little bit more torque, and clean up all the bearings, make sure she's rolling really smooth. And even the ripple, let's see what we at, 1.16 volts for ripple. Yeah, not bad. What I may pick up is, I was looking at this puppy over here for a fan, and I'm more interested in the heat sink. So I may just pick this up, and I know I can get 30 by 30 millimeter fans that I can swap these out and put some serious fans in there. But this heat sink will allow me to at least mount the fans easily and help also dissipate the heat. And I may also put some thermal gap pad material just to help cool this motor down, because this motor does get a little toasty. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and if you have any questions, leave them down below and I will get back to you. Peace out. God bless.